How did Blackbeard obtain 2 devil fruits? Now, stealing a devil fruit might be more simpler than we think. In Punk Hazard, when Smiley died, the devil fruit it had got reincarnated into an apple, the nearest fruit, and that made me think of Doflamingo during Marineford. We know he was lingering around, taking out Moria, even though he failed, and the 2 devil fruit users that died there were Ace and Whitebeard, and we know that Blackbeard took Whitebeard's devil fruit, but Ace's fruit was in the hands and possession of Doflamingo. I think Doflamingo knew how to steal a devil fruit, and that is why he was lingering in Marineford. We know he took out Moria, but I feel like that's how he obtained Ace's devil fruit. We see in Jesus Burgess when he was trying to steal Luffy's devil fruit, and he had a bag behind him. We know that Blackbeard pirates know how to steal devil fruits, so stealing devil fruits is not as difficult as we think. But this video is not how to steal a devil fruit. This video is talking how did Blackbeard obtain 2 devil fruits. Now, the first theory I see around the community is the Cerberus theory, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the Cerberus theory. I know that it revolves around the 3 skulls on Blackbeard's Jolly Roger, the fact that they think that he scarred Shanks with using the Cerberus devil fruit. But honestly, the reason why I don't believe in this theory of Cerberus is, one thing, he's on Whitebeard's ship for 20 years, 2 decades. I would think they knew that he couldn't swim, but it was never brought up. So that is one of the reasons why I don't believe that he has a Cerberus devil fruit. Secondly, when it comes to Shanks scarring Shanks, I'm a believer in which Blackbeard, he was shown that he used claws back in the past during the times where we assume that he scarred Shanks. So I believe he uses claws to scar Shanks. I know that people say the 4 claws, 3 claws. I still think that he used those claws to scar Shanks. And then there's the multiple personalities theory, and this theory is backed by the situation at Jaya when Blackbeard was talking to Zoro, Nami, and Luffy, of course, talking about the dreams. And Zoro said, I think it was Zoro, I'm not too sure it was both Zoro or Luffy, but I think it was Zoro who said it's not him, it's they. Probably. Now, the question is, was he talking about Blackbeard's crew, or was he talking about Blackbeard himself? I'm still iffy. I don't know what he was talking about, but that is one of the reasons why that multiple personalities theory is backed. Also, when Marco said in Marineford about Blackbeard's bodies being different from a regular human, and that really raised questions to a lot of people. Me personally, I believe that was to throw us off, and I do think that Blackbeard's body, something happened to it. I think it revolves around his past. We saw him depicted as sad during his childhood, but I do not think that's the reason why he can obtain 2 devil fruits. The reason why I think he can obtain 2 devil fruits revolves around the Yami Yami no Mi. We know he spent 20 years on Whitebeard's ship just for that devil fruit. The things he did just for that devil fruit, killing his own crew member. I feel like there's a reason why he did this, and it has to do with the devil fruit Yami Yami no Mi. Now, the first thing when Awakening was brought back into the story in chapter 785 was the whole Yami Yami no Mi. A lot of people made theories about how the Yami Yami no Mi was awakened, and that is how Blackbeard took the devil fruit, and he was able to use 2 devil fruits by using the absorption power with the Yami Yami no Mi. Honestly, that's a great theory. It could be the case. It could be the case, but I'm like, it could be. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a chance that that might be the reason why he has the Yami Yami no Mi and the Gurgur no Mi. When it comes to Awakening pre-time skip, there were some situations in which we might have thought it would have been an Awakening. We know Magellan when he used Hell's Judgment, that could be Awakening. Nobody knows for sure. We know Crocodile was talking about Awakening during Alabasta, and then when he gets defeated, the rain starts falling. There's a lot of situations where people think, is that Awakening or is that not Awakening? So if Blackbeard used Awakening to obtain the Gurgur no Mi, I wouldn't be surprised. So he was obsessed with that devil fruit. One that I strongly believe also is the curtains becoming a true logia, Blackbeard immersing himself in true darkness, and that is the reason why he was able to absorb the Gurgur no Mi. I also believe this is a great theory. That could be the case. That could be the case. But leave your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think and how he obtained 2 devil fruits. There's tons of theories out there. This is more like a discussion rather than a theory. It's just me talking about how did he obtain 2 devil fruits. But I thought I'd bring this out in the open. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section. I want to see you guys a bunch of your different opinions. How did Blackbeard obtain 2 devil fruits? That is the question of the day. Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more One Piece videos. I'm LegendMac, and I'm gone.